Okay everyone, welcome back to Oopta Premium, and in this particular example we're going to explore an important concept, which is basically removing marker tokens from adversity cards right before playing them. You'll notice there's an interesting strategy whereby, let's say you've gone the 12 rounds and it's time to reset the gamble tokens and reward everybody who has adversity cards with the hunger tokens on top, right? So this is what we do, like that. All right, and so now everybody has these rewards sitting on top of their adversity cards, and they'll have to make difficult decisions, on whether or not to play the cards, because of course they'll lose the funds. However, in the meantime, they also have the option of liquidation. Right? So, if I want to free up funds, of course, I take the 10 tokens off. And I leave the remaining 5, and I take 5 tokens off there. Let's say. For an example, okay? However, what I can't do, that's a normal activity on one's turn, right? That's perfectly normal to do liquidation. Now, remember, if you reference your rules, liquidation is it's available across all adversity cards. So, when I liquidate, I could liquidate all of my adversity cards at once, okay? That collective goal is considered one activity, right? Notice how that's a little different than, making purchases in the resource shop, doing field actions, or anything of that nature. All of those have to be different, right? Those are individual actions and activities. They all must be different from each other. And we want to make sure that's clear, okay? But anyway, getting back to our example, we've liquidated this adversity card. It's down to its last 5 tokens. What I can't do is, on the same turn that I liquidated this adversity card, I can't play it on someone, okay? Because that is essentially like, you're heavily invested in something and you dump it all. You dump it all, and then you get rid of the vehicle, or whatever it is, right? So you can't do that. So it's something to bear in mind. Now, what you can do, however, is you can do the liquidation like I just did. I freed up the funds, I got this down to its bare minimum amount. And now, on a future turn, then I could go ahead and play the adversity card on someone, right, and do whatever needs to be done, okay? So, in a sense, you can divest yourself of funds on an adversity card. You just can't do it on one turn, You can't simply liquidate everything and then play the card, okay? And so that is something you have to bear in mind when you're going through that checklist of actions and activities, like what I can do and what I can't do, right? And so, hopefully that's clear. I'll just go and give one more example here as we're playing, so you can kind of see it in real time. For instance, okay. So anyway, in this particular example, the first grower wants to play their adversity card. They just went through the rounds. They just got the 10 tokens, so they're feeling great about that. But they want to play the adversity card on someone else. But they notice that it's really expensive to do that now, right? Because they have 10 tokens, they'll lose the 10 tokens, they lose the card. And so they're thinking, hey, wait a minute, why can't I just deplete the funds from this? I got 5 tokens here, I got 5 tokens here. So I depleted all the funds from this that was protecting this adversity card. And now I want to play it on someone, right? So I collected the funds in my general funds category over here. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm going to play this nasty card on someone else. Okay. Well, you can't do that. That's not available. Okay. But instead, what can I do? On the next turn, I have the 10 tokens. That's fine. Let's say, okay, I can't do this right now, but I'd like to do it in the near future. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's say I do it for both cards, just for variety's sake. I'm doing it for both cards because notice that liquidation is a collective activity. I can do it across multiple adversity cards. So I'm going to do the act of liquidation across multiple cards. So I have this and I have this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for another turn. I'm all set up. When the die roll comes back around to me, let's say on a future turn, I do whatever I want to do. Okay, so now I've noticed, I have these adversity cards. I'm going to now, in fact, play the card on someone else. I lose the 5 tokens. And yeah, and then whatever befalls this player befalls this player. And so that is a perfect example of the rule regarding liquidating marker tokens off of adversity cards. I hope that was clear for you, and you can always review it just to make sure that I got it right. But yeah, so I hope that clears any confusion up, and thank you very much.